Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Wednesday, December 30th. Today's workout, we're going to do some vertical pressing, strength work up front. We're going to do 4 sets of the following complex: 2 push press plus 1 split jerk. We're going to perform all of our working sets at 90% of our 2 rep max push press. So if we've been following this for the past couple of weeks, really fight to use that 90% of your push press. If you haven't been following this as much, let's knock down the load a little bit to make sure that we are nailing the key points of performance for both push press and the split jerk. We're going to take 2 minutes of rest between sets to make sure we are fully recovered for the next bout of work. So our push press and split jerk, we'll start in the same position. Hands are outside the shoulders. Elbows are in front of the shoulders. Shoulders are actively creating our front rack position by rolling up and forward. From here, I'm going to push the bar back against my throat to get my elbows up and forward a little bit. That way the bar doesn't roll down my shoulders as I begin the movement. So from here, feet are going to be hip width apart. I'm going to push my knees forward and out as my hips go between my ankles. Okay, so watch my hips from the side go between my ankles. They go straight down. Okay, notice that my range of motion is very small. Okay, so I'm not starting a quarter squat or a half squat. Okay, just a little bend in the hips and the knees, and that's it. Also notice my torso is nice and vertical. Okay, so sometimes coming against the post and doing it that way can be a helpful reminder of how upright you need to be. And then from here, for my push press, I'm going to punch through the knees and the hips and press towards the ceiling. Make sure I'm getting the full use and launch of my legs before I start pressing with my shoulders. I will reset position, do my push press again, reset, and then I'll go into my split jerk. In my split jerks, the start position and the dip is the same as a push press, but now I will push myself underneath, move both legs at the same time for my split jerk. Okay, notice in my finish position, my knee is over my ankle, or pretty close. My back knee is just behind my hip. I'm on my toe, and I'm balanced underneath that bar. If my heel is flat, I'm going to be pushing my weight forward. Okay? If I'm forward like this, I'm going to have unequal weight distribution with my front foot bearing more load than my back foot. And I won't be centered underneath that bar. So we really need to make sure that we're landing with that knee bent on our back toe. When we come out of the split jerk, let's make sure we're balanced. Front foot goes back first, back foot comes to meet it half and half. That's our strength work for today. For our conditioning portion, our conditioning portion for today is interval style. I want you to accelerate through this workout, starting at a comfortable pace, then getting into an uncomfortable pace, and then a really uncomfortable pace. So every 5 minutes for 15 minutes, or 3 rounds total, we're going to do 20 total mixed grip walking lunges. So I have 2 dumbbells. One is going to be in front rack. One of them is going to be in suitcase position. I will lunge forward so that my knee is right over my ankle. My foot is flat on the ground. My torso is tall, or I have a slight lean forward. Regardless of the torso position I choose, my torso is going to stay consistent. It's not going to change shape by arching or by bending forward as I step back to standing. I'm going to alternate legs until I hit 20 total. I'm going to set the dumbbells down. Then I'm going to hop onto my bike, and I'm going to bike a chosen number of calories. So we've said calorie bike, and we've listed out a number of calories for you to choose from. We're looking for about 60 to 75 seconds of work here. So that could be 10 for some people. That could be 17 for other people. Okay? So pick the calorie number that allows you to achieve the required number of calories within that 60 to 75 second window at an uncomfortable pace. Then we're going to finish with 20 long seated ab mat sit-ups. So I'm going to have a ab mat underneath my low back. Legs are going to be nice and long. Hands behind the head, shoulders touch the ground, touch your toes, come right back. Be sure that as you lower back down, tailbone lowers first, low back, mid back, shoulders. Okay, versus just coming back down and slamming your shoulders down on the ground. Okay, 20 long seated ab mat sit-ups. All right, guys, that is the workout for Wednesday. Have an awesome workout and a great day.